So.
Out like a light.
Where am I? What? Anyways,
is this what my opponents feel like when I'm playing against them?
So we are going to be getting the Palu versus the Pyra. Like I said, one of my favorite matches to watch. For both these characters, it's just Mr. and Mrs. Neutral. Broken neutral, but neutral nonetheless. Right now, Quinn is looking pretty comfortable in this matchup so far.
And Quinn doing a really good job in the spacing, and like you said earlier, it is literally going to be a neutral battle in this case with both of them. So much offense. Great stuff by Dragneel. Both of them kind of faring left and right against each other, but I think what's going to be, like, it is the neutral factor for sure, but I think it's going to be up to Dragneel's usage of Pyra. That's going to be kind of one of the biggest, because like a small hit from Pyra will end Palutena's life.
Yeah, couldn't have said that better myself. It really is going to come down to the reads that Dragneel is going to be able to make when he goes onto the Pyro. Honestly, staying on mid throw for longer than we'd expect. Maybe trying to look for a couple more percent so the Pyro kill will be a lot easier instead of having to work a little harder. So that could be the idea.
And he wants the maneuverability as well. Pyra is slower. You definitely want to take advantage of that one. Doesn't die just yet though, and now Pyra is out, but great usage of the size militia barely stays alive, and now you're stuck in 6 minutes.
And the Nair.
It's such a ridiculously good move. Like being able to do a falling Nair, he catches so many people off guard, and now Dragneel able to cash out on all this damage, but
we say all this damage did was like 23.
Okay, you know what? I was expecting more.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah, we were seeing a lot of hits. But still, here's the damage we're talking about, 51% already.
And dash attack not enough to close it out. Air dodge burn early, and shields the full up, so that was really good patience by Dragneel. Switching on to this Pirate though, and now this is where things can get really scary if you're on Quinn.
Wow, that was a phenomenal air dodge. Yeah, tries to call that dash attack out. Gonna stay on the or the Myth a little longer.
I think staying on there.
Great,
I think staying on there for literally what I was trying to say earlier, the maneuverability. This Pirate is slower and you don't get hit by that one, but great usage up there. Can we talk about how good Mythra's aerials look? Like they're so flashy, they're animated so well. Like look at that nice spin as well.
I don't know. I'm not gonna say they're animated well. They're animated so ambiguously. People die just because they don't know what they're getting hit by.
That's true. They be doing a flip and a kick, but my goodness, Quinn gets a stock take and Dragneel. This is the hard part because now you have to win neutral how many times against a character that has arguably can compete against you within that same playing field, and now you have to do it while a whole stock down and Dragneel making every single of these conversions count.
Yeah, this is so tough. Mythra has a hand, and Palutena just trying to get back, bro. You thought a staff was good. Look at this sword.
And finally gets a conversion down. The airspeed?
That air, he went 4.
It's insane because you can even read it, and it might not even have enough time to reach it.
Oh, and that down air, that was so scary there. Gonna go to the Mythra a little bit longer. Great hop over for the side B.
Yeah, it's a reminder of Festival of Frights. But yeah, here's a little scary thing because if I'm Quinn, this is not a good situation. I think I saw the air dodge was coming, but switching back on there for that mobility so you can't get trapped by Palutena.
That up smash a little too hasty there. Great tomahawk.
It was just pixels off, and now gets the grab. Dragneel in a really good position. Has Pirate out there. Anything to kill this goal. Maybe not that one, but it's just such a bad position to be in because now one tilt away from death, one aerial.
I barely dodged. Okay, this isn't too bad.
It's definitely doable, and reads out there in the lingering hitbox for the up smash. It's gonna be good enough. Oh,
shout out. I'm gonna say he SDI'd up and then air dodged down so he didn't get hit. Mega Mind.
Or we can be you know what? No, that's exactly what happened.
Yep. But not gonna. I got away from 3 the up smash and not gonna capture the 4th one. I could have seen that going either way, honestly. Quinn caught a lot of conversions on that last stock, but there was only so much you could do when you're at 160.
It's basically whoever gets the first lead and keeps it going, essentially. Because that's what I love by Dragneel. He switched it to Mythra, and so it's okay, I'm at high percent, but now you have to catch me. And now you have to land that solid hit on me, and it's just not going to happen. And then all of a sudden you can switch to power, and all of a sudden you have to think about that threat. Because what really exposed that falling Nair, just cutting off that momentum fast.
That's in him flying. So excited for that. Game 2, going over to Battlefield. I like this for both characters. One of Palutena's best stages. Just loves these conversions. And the disadvantage, you can do a lot of up B cancels on these platforms. So maybe we can see the disadvantage be a little bit better for Quinn.
Oh goodness, and I love the usage of the up air to catch the neutral tech in. Oh, that was definitely misinput. Didn't want that F smash at all, and now Dragneel pushing the advantage further. That is not safe on that field, and instant usage of the up to get that guaranteed damage. Has a ledge trap set up, and let's see how this works out.
Yep, just gonna up away, and Mithra still was almost able to catch him. Oh wow, the jab call out, interesting.
Gets it down there, great usage of the Nair, but we'll finally
Whoa,
have to get back.
scary.
Really good stuff by Quinn. You gotta have that confidence in order to cut off this character, because if you don't, then you're letting it on for free. But oh, the movement from Dragneel as well, using the side special, has it up there. That's gotta hurt.
Oh, great recovery from Quinn. I'm pretty sure if he just went straight up, he would have got caught with that down air.
Staying alive. I love that patience there. All the up smash barely misses, and
Quinn is doing so much just neutral drum pressure, trying to whittle his shield down so he can get called out or just gets poked by something.
really good stuff. Oh, that was definitely a hard DI in. So
Yeah, that was interesting nonetheless.
Digest, yeah, but I love the use. Both these players are using the platform super well. Like we talked about earlier, how they both can really favor from it, but Quinn trying to do their best to keep this lead going. I love this patience from Dragneel though. Gets the grab there. I like how Quinn's willing to throw out those moves that can only get punished by grab, because it's not going to kill.
It's that reverse up air. Unfortunately, the explosive flame not going to cash him out in time.
Now, back to square one. Ironically, we're back in this position, but when catching out with that damage, I love that option select, covering everything.
This is looking a lot better for Quinn game 2. We saw Dragneel kind of run away with it.
Nice.
That was a double.
That was smart. That was smart.
That was the call out. We gotta edge guard these characters. That is the one weakness they do have.
I mean, we saw that, remember? The Falcon player?
Yeah.
Double footstool really show you how useful it is.
That was a wild double footstool. I love double footstool.
Because you know they do it on purpose and you can't even get it out there, but I like how as soon as now Quinn got that, now he's like getting back into the rhythm of that game. I'm telling you, momentum is so like fundamentally huge in this game, but great stuff by Dragneel, catches it out there, waiting for an air dodge, but Quinn just says immediately gonna get back to the center stage.
Yeah, Quinn looks a lot more comfortable this game. Now it's the Palutena show instead of the Mithra show. Oh, tried to go a little high there.
Yep. It once more, dragged down there. I like that. That was really good stuff. And now Quinn, that counterplay, really good stuff.
It wasn't even really the stage itself. He was just playing a lot better.
Turning up. He's turning up right now.
Made Pyron Mithra play the way that he wanted him to play.
Gotta play Palu's game. You don't want to do that. That double footstool was so good.
That I was so hyped. That was a way to really shift the momentum, because that's one of the things that any character can do.
Yeah, it's just
you don't need a spike.
Exactly, and sometimes, what can happen is sometimes your opponent buffers an option. They don't expect it to go down that low for a footstool, and now, it's going to be a Quinn or Kalutena. Put our back on. Alright, but now starting on to game number 3. The first game was really all Dragneel, the second one was all Quinn, so
now let's see what we're gonna
players.
Hoping to see a mix of both. I want like game 3 last hit nail biter, but you know, that's just what a commentator wants. I'm sure one of these wants to take it as cleanly as possible. So right now the first conversions are looking pretty even itself.
On there. That was
F-smash.
You see actually low profile under the fair.
Wow, I didn't notice that.
Yeah, low profile under it. Show how much in there, and I love Dragneel's playing a lot more aggressive this game.
Yeah, I was noticing that too. They're getting caught with these nairs.
Yeah, I mean, this is really uncharacteristic and usually doesn't like sticking to the pyro for this long.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of pyro right now.
No confirmed just yet. Alright, fair. What's one? This is so weird. I've never seen pyro out for this long on Dragneel's side in ever in these matches.
Yeah, really wants his kill right now, but it's not doing terribly.
Oh, the wind up on there, but it's going to be good enough. The defensive option
playing the call out with the up tilt to take that stock. Still going to stick on the pyro, I guess so. At 100%, I really want this kill as soon as possible.
Trying to land the roll read, but unable to get it. Once again, Quinn gets out of it with the defensive options. The footsies the back, left and right. Surely that will kill.
Wow, it sends him flying. I was like, oh, maybe he won't die.
I think Dragneel understands that, yeah, Pyro, I need this Pyro because I need to take a stock. Because if I keep in this neutral off, Quinn is starting to get the advantage.
What definitely seeing a neutral shift coming here from Quinn. He's really starting to figure out Dragneel, so might be right on that. But this is Pyro Mithra. I'm not going to count anything out.
Really good stuff falling there, leading to that conversion, but the back air catches it out, but the side special, even better. Burns had converted the air dodge. Oh, that was a frame off from like actually getting that grab. Oh goodness.
So right now Quinn is really just making his neutral seem so ambiguous. He's not doing any option too far. He's just doing a lot of empty hops.
He's in there, trying to run it up. Oh, gets the side beat into the footstool. Can you read it? Yes, you can!
Now that's the Pyro we know and love.
And you gotta land those. Really have to do it. Dragneel finally getting where it started, because like I think the insane part is that that's crucial in this best of 3 set. Like that can spell the rest of it, because remember, every time Dragneel gets a lead, he was able to push it over to the neutral off, and now Quinn is in the back foot, has to make be the aggressor, and has to take those risks in order to even this up.
Both these characters are just so tough to fight when you're behind them. And so right now, this is not looking good for Quinn. I love that empty hop pressure, not actually going to throw out any move. Gets another grab for it.
Well, doesn't hold shield long enough though, so getting hit up 53%. I think the scariest part is that Pyro lands down here like smash attack, Quinn's dead. That's like one of the scariest part in there. And gonna get red out, they're 68%. No, but Pyro is out there. Good spike.
Put him in the ground, like you said, one of Quinn's favorite moves. Now this isn't too bad. We've seen Quinn do these kind of comebacks where he gets a couple nairs, fair, and then a dare off stage. We could see him try to start fishing for that.
And I love how Dragneel pushes the shield upwards in order to avoid the shield pokes. Oh, the mash works out in the favor of Dragneel though, the teleport.
That was a nasty teleport.
It was a really scary one, I'm gonna be real, if Dragneel was ready for it, but opting to go for the dash back. And now this is high pressure, high stakes. Is that gonna be it? No.
Barely living, but we're not living another one.
This is so scary. Oh, this side beat off.
Anti-air. Those are the struggles of Palutena. You really want to do the explosive lanes to get yourself off of the ledge, but sometimes if it gets called out, you can get hard punished.